Hello, this is Chitranshu Saxena from Just Tutors. Today in this video we are going to learn about nutrition in plants. So let's move ahead and check out what are the objectives of this video. So in this video we have three objectives. The very first is introduction, then the second is mode of nutrition in plants, then the photosynthesis, food making process in plants. So very first we'll introduce ourselves with the topic nutrition in plants. Then we learn that how many modes we do have for the nutrition, and then we learn about the process by which plants make their food, which is called photosynthesis. But before learning about these objectives, we will try some warm-up questions to check our basic knowledge prior to the topic. Here are your questions. You could try these questions, and for trying these questions you may pause the video, and after that you can also check your answers on the next slide. So here are your answers for those pre-assessment questions. If your answers are correct, then well done. This shows that you have really good knowledge about prior to the topic, and well done. Let's move ahead and start our today's learning. Very first, as we have discussed, that we'll learn about nutrition in plants. So you already aware that food is essential for all living organisms, whether it's we humans, animals, plants, insects, any creature, the living organism, everybody needs food to live on this earth. Among all of them, today we'll discuss about plants. Plants can make their own food, but animals depend on plants to prepare their food. So human or animal indirectly depends on animals or plants for their food. Importantly, there are 5 components that are known as nutrients which are present in our food. The food which we take for surviving in this world, it contains mainly 5 components. The very first is proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates. Now, do you know the process by which plants prepare their food? Yeah, that's good. And if no, so not to worry, we'll learn about it in the next slides, on further slides as well. So let's move ahead. First of all, there is a topic now, mode of nutrition in plants. Nutrients help organisms to grow with appropriate help and complete all the need that a fit and healthy organism needs. So, as we can understand by this that nutrients or nutrition is really important for all the living organisms. So, there are 2 modes of nutrition. The first is autotrophic and the second is heterotrophic. You may see here in this picture mode of nutrition. First is autotrophic, the second is heterotrophic. So the mode of nutrition in which plants make their own food, it is called autotrophic. Means organisms which prepare their food by themselves or by their own, they are known as autotrophic. And in this whole world, only plants are the creatures or organisms which prepare their own food by themselves. So they are the only creatures which are autotrophic. Now the word autotrophic, this word is a combination of 2 words. The very first is auto, you can see here like this, and the second is trophic. The word auto means self, means by itself, and the trophic, or we can say trophos, it stands for nourishment or nutrition. So as the word itself defines about this mode of nutrition. Now secondly, we move on to the next one. Animals including human prepare their food by plants, or they also depends on the other organisms for their food, so they are called heterotrophic. Now again the word, it is made up of 2 words. The one is hetero and the second is trophic. The word hetero stands for other, means by others or depending, and the again trophic, this is same word, it stands for nourishment or nutrition. So now the question we have discussed on the last to last slide, that how do plants prepare their food. So the process which plants follows to prepare their food is known as photosynthesis. As we know, green plants are autotrophic. They prepare their food with the process of photosynthesis. Most important part in the process of making food is leaves. So we can say photosynthesis is the process in which plants prepare their food with the help of other important components which involves in this process. So the main components which are involved in this process of photosynthesis are chlorophyll, which is present in leaves, green leaves, sunlight, which plants obtain by the sun, water, and carbon dioxide, which is present in the atmosphere. Now, let's discuss these important components of plants which evolve in the process of photosynthesis so that you may understand them better. The chlorophyll. Green leaves have a pigment that plays an irreplaceable role in the process of photosynthesis. It helps to capture all the sunlight. So this is chlorophyll. Now sunlight. We all know about it. Let's discuss again. Sun is the biggest source of energy for all the living organisms. Solar energy that created from sun rays acquired by the leaves from the presence of chlorophyll. Then the next, water, again an important component. Water plays an important role. Plants absorb water through their root and take it up the stem to the stem, sorry. Then the next, the carbon dioxide. In the process of photosynthesis, chlorophyll containing cell of leaves in the presence of sunlight use carbon dioxide and water to synthesize carbohydrate. So let's see how does this process works. If I write this process in chemical equation, we can write carbon dioxide adds water. Carbon dioxide is present in atmosphere and water is also, we pour water or by plants get water by rain as well. When these two components get combined in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, so the process goes on and it gives us carbohydrates and oxygen which we inhale. So we can say in the process of photosynthesis, plants release oxygen that is inhaled by humans and carbohydrate converted into starch. Presence of starch in leaves indicates the occurrence of photosynthesis. On these slides, all the terms are again explained for your better understanding. You may read them by pausing the video. Now here are some warm-up questions. You may try these questions, and for trying these questions you may pause the video and check your answers on the next slides. Here are answers of these questions. If all your answers are correct, then well done. You have made a pretty good progress by this video. That's all for this video. For more videos, you could log on to justtutors.com. Thank you.